So if you truly think about it, there are only 4 ways standing in the way of your productivity. And these are the following things. The first one is having self-doubt about the things you want to do. The second one is procrastination. You don't do the things you actually should do. And the third one is imposter syndrome. You feel like a fraud, or you feel like you're not really qualified to do the thing or having the result of doing that thing. And the fourth one, if I can manage it with my fingers, is performance exhaustion. So you are exhausted of performing a role you believe you have to play in order to succeed. And I know you probably think, no, Nadine, this is not true. I have other reasons why I'm not as productive. I lack the time, or I have too much on my plate, or I have children, or a dog, or whatever. I am a subconscious reprogramming expert, and I have analyzed over 300 people in my work, high achievers, entrepreneurs, people who have big goals. And in my work, I really see that it comes down to these 4 things. So these 4 patterns are clearly a subconscious pattern. And now you probably think, why would you know that, Nadine? You don't know me. You don't see inside of my subconscious. Why do you even say that this is a subconscious issue? Well, I can prove really quickly in 2 sentences that it is a subconscious issue, because you know you should do the thing. You can do the thing. You have the skills. You have the knowledge. There is nothing in the way, but you still don't do it. So, of course, what else could it be other than a subconscious issue? Because your subconscious, remember, science tells us this, your subconscious is responsible for 95% of all of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. So, yeah, that is the proof, okay? If you want to know more about this, you can watch this video, the link above. But let's go back to those 4 patterns. If productivity is not a problem, or is not a challenge in that way in the outside world, meaning it's a subconscious issue, then why are we trying to be more productive with systems, tools, apps, reading more books, acquiring more knowledge, when the real issue is your subconscious world? Remember the 95-5 rule? 95% of our thoughts, feelings, and actions stem from your subconscious mind. And now here comes the new paradigm I strongly believe in. And I strongly believe that this will be the future of productivity. It's brain rewiring. And I know that sounds scary and complicated and complex, but it's really easy, as I have developed a proprietary method in the last decade to rewire your subconscious productivity system, your brain in that way, inner programming, to make productivity something that just flows, that just, well, that doesn't, I have to say it like this, that doesn't need force. I'm not saying you never have to work hard again, or I'm not saying you will never have challenges. This is not what this is. But what this is that when you remove the subconscious issues behind your complete peak performance, then the natural result of this is that your productivity will just flow, it will increase, as there is no obstacle in your subconscious, in the 95% of who you are, that is preventing you from executing what you actually want to do in the speed that you want to do it, in the way that you want to do it, in the way that is completely aligns with your goals. So now you probably ask yourself, okay, that sounds good, but what the heck is brain rewiring? Sounds like something that is extremely complicated or complex, takes a lot of time and effort. And I get that. I would probably think the same if I were you. But in the last decade, I have worked with over 350 people doing deep subconscious rewiring work. I've worked with psychotherapists, with entrepreneurs, with high achievers of any kind. And I have developed a system with which you can rewire your brain really fast. Because what brain rewiring actually is it means changing what your subconscious automatically does. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I have to go back to the 95-5 rule. 95% of what you do comes from your subconscious mind. Now, imagine if we could influence the subconscious in a way that it aligns with your goals and eliminates the four anti-productivity patterns I have outlined before. So right now, your subconscious is creating resistance. It creates self-doubt, imposter syndrome, procrastination, performance exhaustion. But after rewiring the right subconscious programs, it automatically creates motivation. Same you, different programming. And I know that probably sounds too good to be true, and you probably think, okay, this is another person that just tells me um, something that is just too good to be true. But let me tell you my own story. I have grown up in a home that was extremely destructive, abusive. I don't want to go into too much detail here because this is not something anyone want to hear. But I was just really a completely broken mess when I was a grown up. I had no kind of self-worth. I actually had the subconscious program that I was just a worthless piece of trash. I never thought it consciously, but this was something I believed subconsciously because of the things I have experienced as a child. And so, what I experienced when I went through my life was that my life completely mirrored my own inner program that I was just a piece of worthless trash. My life was a complete mess. I had no money at all. I was really felt like complete failure. I was a single mother. I had no education. I was at the bottom of the bottom, so to speak. And now I actually am in a place at a life where I have built a 500K business. I have transformed the lives of many people. I did things I never thought I could do when I was still believing I was a piece of worthless trash. Because when I started to reprogram this belief, this deep imprint that I was a piece of worthless trash, I could suddenly see my worth. I could suddenly take control of my life. And so, what I tell you is not just a fantasy that sounds good. I have, in the last decade, created a method where you can actually reprogram your subconscious in any way you want. And this will, remember the 95-5 rule, this will in turn completely change your productivity. Because once those four patterns are gone that I mentioned before, you will just naturally be motivated. You will just naturally want to do the things that are best for you because there's nothing standing in the way of it anymore. And now the absolute beauty of this is, and I know it will sound even better now, wait for it. The absolute beauty is that once you work at the subconscious level for your productivity, you operate at a level that 99.9% of people don't, because they still walk around with their self-doubt, their imposter syndrome, their procrastination habits, their performance exhaustion, but you're free of that stuff. So this gives you an enormous advantage in your niche, in your industry, or whatever you're doing. You have an advantage no one can copy. So you stop fighting yourself. Your actions will flow from alignment, not force. You won't waste time and mental energy on fighting your procrastination or fighting your imposter syndrome because those subconscious programs are just gone. You will make decisions way faster because there's no internal debate. You will scale without burning out because what's burning out a lot of creators and entrepreneurs is not the amount of work, but the amount of inner warfare it takes to constantly deal with self-doubt, procrastination, imposter syndrome, performance exhaustion. And you can sustain peak performance without the mental gymnastics. So while others burn out posting discipline, you will execute effortlessly. And no, it doesn't mean you won't have challenges, like I said before. This is not a magical fairy world that will open up. But this baggage, this 20 kilogram of baggage that you are lugging around right now won't be here anymore. And imagine what this will do to your business, to your goals. It's really, really exciting. So I believe strongly this is the future of productivity because humanity needs to let go of so many inner programs that make us feel unworthy of success, that make us feel like we have to feel guilty if things are easy for us, or that with our success, we're maybe taking away something from others, like the resources are limited, and all of that kind of stuff that I see that are hidden in the subconscious programming of so many high achieving people. And so, yeah, this is the future of productivity because you cannot out discipline your subconscious programming. It's not possible. And if you're now wondering, okay, what kind of subconscious programs are you talking about? What kind of subconscious programs ruin my productivity? You can watch this video here where I break down the 5 subconscious patterns behind imposter syndrome.